What's up, Knicks fans? What's up, Knicks fans? It's your boy, Mizzle.
And I'm Royale.
That's right. In a little bit of a better mood. We are in a little bit of a better mood, even though Royale was like, yo, I ain't all that happy, man. I ain't all that happy.
Yeah, you said you didn't want to call me only when we lose, and you said you wanted to when it's a little bit happier. I don't really have that much of a happy show to give you today. I wouldn't say happy is the emotion that I was feeling after definitely last night. It was more so maybe relief, maybe a little alleviated. Yes. The fact we were able to narrowly escape rock bottom.
Absolutely.
But
Roy,
that's about it.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I was, relief. You know what I mean? Tibbs, you held us down. You didn't put them starters back in, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Guys, we don't have shout out to Mike Ortiz. He's not in the building. That's why we have our headphones on to make sure everything is copacetic.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him. We'll be back again on Tuesday. But we had to, it was a nice little break, Christmas break. Happy holidays to everybody, you and yours. We about to hit a new year, 2022. We thought that we give you a show before we do the actual Knicks Weekly. We got the mics out, like I said. Roy's in the building. He is more than equipped to hold it down with the mics.
Starting that forward, playing center and guard.
That's right. Multi-utility guy, man. Positionless basketball, right?
That's what we do here.
That's what we do over here. Shout out to Rem. Shout out to everybody in Knickswork. But what we want you guys to do is subscribe, right? Roy, what else they got to do?
Get them likes up.
Get them likes up. You know what I'm saying? Throw on your notifications so you can know when we drop Knicks content like this. And listen, we holding y'all down with Knicks content. Shout out to all the Knicks content creators. But we holding y'all down. Make sure y'all watch all the Knicks content creators. I do as well. But check us out too. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not like ESPN or any one of your favorite sports networks is talking about the Knicks. But we are. All right? With that said, let's get right into it. Shout out to the boy Kemba. The boy Kemba got Eastern Conference Player of the Week this week, or for last week, right? Kemba was balling. He was doing his things. I'm going to refer to these numbers here, see how well he was doing last week. I believe he averaged 25.
He averaged 20. Yeah, he averaged 26. 26 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists, and just 1 turnover.
Ooh.
Averaging 4 made three-pointers.
Ooh. Yeah. He was sizzling last week. He was sizzling. More.
Highest plus minus of 37 as well.
Wow.
That man was inspired.
Wow, I did not. Thank you for that extra bit. Yeah. I did not know that one.
That man was inspired.
Wow. Yes, he was inspired. And salute to Kemba for coming back, man. Coming back home for sure. They've been talking to him. Salute to you, my friend. Salute to you. He's been scoring. Let's talk about the Christmas game. It was a nice Christmas. Yeah. It was a nice Christmas, man. Yeah. How do you feel about the City Edition court over there?
Man, it was a new feel. Mm-hmm. I turned to the game probably just a little late in the first quarter, so I was kind of confused as to who was home.
Yes, and who was away. I know. They was wearing yellow and not the Knicks, but the other team, Hawks. It was weird, and there was no Trae Young. We really wanted him in that building that day. We wanted to give it to you. The fans wanted to give it to you. But guess what? The Knicks were able to pull it off.
At this point, I just want the win.
Yeah, we just wanted to win. We didn't care who was there.
All the rivalries and the vendettas I have are kind of just put to the side right now. I'm just taking whatever I can get.
That's right. Julius was superb that game. Superb. He was super efficient. I believe he was 9 of 16, 25 points, something like that. Julius was excellent. Mitch looked good that game as well. Grimy. That's my boy. He wasn't too good last night, but that game, I believe he had a hell of a lot of shots. I don't know if you got the box score in front of you. Grimy was good. he hit about. Everybody was shooting lights out that game. I remember Vince Carter and Ryan Rucco, who were calling the game. They were excellent, by the way.
They shot 20 for 50 from the three.
20 for 50, right? Good Lord.
They were knocking them down.
They was knocking them down. And I believe Grimy had about 5 of those, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he's 5 for 12. He finished with 15 points.
Nice. Julius had 6 of those.
Oh man, because you know what I was about to say. You said you didn't come here with a quiz for the day. I had a quiz for y'all. Who is the first rookie in Knicks history to have 5 or more threes in consecutive games? Can you tell me that?
Can you tell us?
Quentin Grimes, man.
Yes, I know. Did y'all know? He is a trivia question now. Grimy looking good, man. Grimy is looking good. What else we have? Oh, Kemba had a rough shooting game that game, but he was still superb with recording the Knicks in our very illustrious Christmas history at that. Because everybody's like, oh, is this Christmas? The Knicks play Christmas a lot. I don't know the exact number, but we've played Christmas a lot. We've had a lot of big games. We had Bing, 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 Bernard King dropping 60. And now we got Kemba Walker, the second player, I believe, I don't know who the first is, to drop a triple-double on Christmas Day. First as a Knick, but second player overall, I believe. But he's the first as a Knick to drop a triple-double. He looked incredible that game. Even though he ain't shoot it well, he was still being aggressive. He shot a lot. Yeah. He was still being aggressive, and he was still finding other guys and rebounding.
Yeah, just doing whatever you can to be engaged and affect the game. And that's basically what I want. When Kemba Walker came to the team, I wasn't expecting him to be, 20 a night or, I knew I wasn't quite getting the same player, but I just want, we talk about this every show. We're looking for effort, man.
Yes.
And when you see your point guard, even if you don't have it going, there's gonna be nights like that. But if you can get your teammates in the right spot, make sure you can find guys, hit guys in the right places, get assists, you're helping out on the boards, your defense is at least passable, then you can help us win. Because that's something we were needing.
Absolutely. That's something we definitely needed. That's why we initially looked at you as an upgrade. Yeah. Right? We looked at you, Alfred Payton, Kemba, easy. That's an upgrade. But, if you was doing that stuff that you was doing that got you benched, which we talked at length, we're not going to take any more time on that. But thank you, Kemba. You look good. The people were chanting his name in the garden. I loved it. And let's not forget Obi Toppin. He gave us that Christmas present at the end.
Signature East Bay.
Yeah, that's right.
Signature East Bay dunk, man.
That's right. That's a signature now. He does it with ease. Yeah. He does it with ease. They should put it in a video game with him doing it.
Are you kind of surprised with Tibbs going for it? That Tibbs is going for that?
I am a little surprised, but at the same token, hearing those guys talk, I'm not surprised, because they say that Tibbs, he let them do what they want as long as they play defense, as long as they, and I know Tibbs, come on, he's no Grinch. Even though he's a miserable guy, even when he's happy, he's no Grinch. It was Christmas Day.
He even did it during, because you originally seen him do it during the Indiana game when we were down. So
when we were down. I don't think Tibbs was happy with that one. Yeah, I don't think he was happy with either.
But the fact that he's even trying it again now, I guess he didn't get chewed up too bad maybe for it. But
that's true.
It's a good sign to let him see him letting Obi be Obi, man.
But you know what? At the end of the day, if it's 2 points, Tibbs is gonna take it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't miss it. Don't miss it is all I'm saying. Because Tibbs will never let you live it down or see the light of day again. And we like Obi seeing the light of day. This is a nice segue into last night, but we're not gonna talk about last night yet. We're not going to talk about last night. Let's talk about the next game, right? The next game, the night before last night, which was against, what team was that? The Wolves. The undermanned Wolves. Once again, we played a team that was going through a lot with the COVID protocol. We still have no Noel, no Sims. McBride was available, but he needed a little bit of a ramp up, so he didn't play that game. They had nobody. They had no Karl Anthony Towns. As a matter of fact, earlier that day, Roy, I thought Anthony Edwards was out of their thing. So I was like, ooh, RJ, Anthony Edwards. You remember what he said last year about RJ, right? So I was like, I even tweeted, I was like, RJ, this is your time. He's out. Don't forget, never forget, when people talk, you know what about you. And he didn't even play. And RJ was horrible. He was horrible. Yeah. Up until the end of the game, I played with that prize picks thing. You know, you guys didn't give us no money, so I'm not going to give y'all too much. RJ couldn't give me 15 points. He couldn't give me 2 threes. He couldn't give me 2 threes. At the end of the game, he looked inspired. I think he scored 9 or 8 points or something like that. It was all at the end of the game.
Yeah, but, you know, coming off from COVID protocols, you're kind of just hoping he just needed at least just a little more time to get his legs back under him and to you know, get back in the flow of things.
That's true. And to tell you the truth, most of the guys look horrible. Like, that was an ugly game.
Yeah, everybody looked bad.
Everybody looked horrible. Nobody could shoot. It was the antithesis of the Christmas game where everybody was shooting. Nobody could shoot. It looked horrible. I don't have much for that game. I don't have much for that game.
We played just the right type of game that the Timberwolves roster would want us to play. You want to make it ugly. You want to make it up and down and just play dirty basketball. Lots of misses, lots of fouls, because it gives everyone a chance.
That's right.
It's just, man, it's disappointing because it's been consecutive games now where regardless win or loss, we just have not been seeing good basketball.
Nah, we haven't. I know there's two. It's two. It was the Minnesota game, which I don't have too much. Like I said, only thing I have for you guys, I don't know if you could get the box score for that game. Mitchell Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson with 14 and 18. Only 2 personal fouls as well. 7 for 8 from the field.
Mitchell Robinson. And we were talking off camera. This guy's been looking inspired. He's been looking good ever since the Houston game.
Yeah.
He's been looking good ever since the Houston game. I think he finally realized it's contract year, and you got to look the best you possibly can if you want a little money.
Man, I'm hoping that's not just the thing. Like
that's not his motivation.
That's not it. Yeah, I don't need another one of that. I only need another one of those situations. We got that enough.
Nah, I mean, I suppose you're right. We got enough contract guys and all that, but Mitch has been looking good. He's looking more durable. Those offensive rebounds, I believe that game he had 6 or 7 offensive rebounds. Please don't quote me on that. I just know it was a very high number. I don't even know if we have it in that box score over there. But Mitch, he's been looking great. I wanted to spend some time on Mitch. Julius still looked okay. He didn't shoot it well. He only scored 13 points, I believe. But he still got a double-double. You know why I still talk about Julius is because we're going to talk about him in the end. He still got a double-double. Didn't shoot it well. The turnovers was continuously high. But we've talked at length at his usage and how we use Julius, so we're not even going to spend any time on that. Let's get to the game last night. The game last night. Relief is the alleviation is the word that we're going to use because we almost lost to the lowly Pistons. Not only are they lowly, but Roy, they had none of their stars last night.
Nobody. Fringe NBA players.
Fringe, right?
Fringe NBA players and Sadiq Bey.
Right? And Sadiq Bey.
The Hoops Mixtapes All-Star. The Ball is Life Mixtape All-Star.
Facts. I didn't know nobody.
Yeah.
Talking about Garza and all that. Listen, these are all these guys were college players like last year or 2 years ago. Something like that. You know what I mean? They didn't have no Jeremy Grant. They didn't have no Kay Cunningham, the top. And we struggled. Who struggled? Not our bench. Our starters.
Yeah.
Our starters. Once again, we struggled. From the gate, I think we were no team wanted to score from the start. It took them 5 minutes to score, the Pistons, 2 points. And after they scored the 2 points, we had 7. They just kept scoring. And then they go up. Could you imagine? Yeah. They go up on the starters. The bench comes in led by Burks and quickly. Burks.
Yeah.
Quickly.
Burks Jordan, man.
Yo, this dude Burks, man. It's just so crazy when he has bad games, which is very seldom.
Yeah.
But he looks like such And he's so quiet. He looks like such an all-star type player. He makes his moves.
In the fourth, the guy is
this guy. Yeah, just take off the Burks mask. We know there's Jordan under there. We know there's Jordan under there in the fourth.
Listen, man, I bring this show over 25 minutes all the time, just talking about,
right?
With my appreciation for Alec Burks. Man.
Alec Burks, thank God we re-signed this guy. Disastrous third quarter. Why, Roy? Because the starters come back in. The starters come back in. Because we get up, and then the starters come back in, and then they get back down. I hate to see they plus minus. I ain't even take a look.
That box score is madness. It doesn't even make sense.
Right?
-30, -30, -30. Then you get to the bench, and somehow you have McBride.
I know.
0 points.
Oh, my God.
But with a plus 30, with a plus 30, what, 7 or something?
Yeah, because McBride, no matter if he didn't score last night, and we all know he got to ramp up, right? Because he missed some games. He controlled that game. There was a steal, Roy. I don't know if you remember. There was a steal. The guy McBride jumped over somebody, anticipating the steal. I don't know if you guys saw it, and then he just swiped at it, and my goodness, Obi was stealing the ball. The bench played like they wanted to win. So guess what? Tibbs ran with him at the end of the game. There was no Julius, no Kemba, no anybody that starts. And Alec Burks at the end of the game still wanted to give Derrick Rose, he said, the leader of our bench squad. We did not have the leader of our bench squad. He called Derrick Rose the leader of the bench mob. And the bench mob took us home, guys. It wasn't the starters. Julius, I think, had 5 points, something like that.
Yeah.
It was horrible. The bench points is the key stat.
And even that was a relief, because there was a time where we went on a little bit of a run. The game started to look like, it was becoming a game, and a timeout was called. And I know all of us were at our TVs yelling, Tibbs, don't you do it.
Don't you dare put them starters back in. Don't you dare put them starters back in.
I'm checking to see if Randall's taking the warm up off.
No. I actually was hoping I was doing that thing again, and all Randall had to do was get 11 rebounds. He got 10. Tibbs in, when I put him back in, it was bittersweet for me. I was just saying to Roy, it was bittersweet for me.
Oh man.
But I'll take the W. I'll lose a little bread.
See, that's why I'm too invested to bet on any Knicks players. I can't do over and unders on any Knicks players.
What?
I'm leaving.
I'm gonna stay away.
Yeah, I'm staying away from this team because everyone's too up and down. Yeah. And then I having too much invested interest at the point.
Right. Nah, I'm gonna stay away. Stay away from the gambling with the Knicks guys, unless you're lucky like that. I'm not. Let's get to some closing thoughts, man. That Timberwolves game, we won that game despite shooting horribly from the free throw line. I mean, I know they didn't have nobody. I wanted to mention that. We were still able. The thing is, we're finding a way to win as opposed to finding ways to lose. I know that there's no. Last night we kept the starters in. We would have found a way to lose.
Yeah,
we would have found a way to lose. But we're finding a way to win. That Timberwolves game, horrible free throw shooting, horrible shooting. We still win. Last night the starters were horrible. We still win. We gotta acknowledge that. I know that the teams are decimated and all that. Listen, based on last night, does that really even matter? Like, did that matter? No, it doesn't matter who's on the team. It doesn't matter who we're playing. You understand what I'm saying? If we're gonna find a way to lose, we're gonna find a way to lose. But we're finding a way to win, especially these last 3 games. I love it. We're finding a way to win. Hawks, they started shooting nice, right? We were shooting crazy, but then they started shooting crazy. Cam Reddish had a nice game. Nice game, Cam Reddish. But we found a way to win. So that's what I want to focus on a little bit, us finding a way to win. Anything on that?
I'm sorry to be Debbie Downer. I can't even look at that. I'm not even seeing it as finding ways.
Yeah, no, fine. We could debate on this. You don't have to have the same views.
I definitely think we're finding ways to lose, but we're not that good. We're not just that good at losing just yet in order for us to lose it all the way. So it's like we trash, but maybe we just need, like, we're maybe 2% away from from trash to lose some of these games.
That's true.
Because you shouldn't need to be finding ways to win
against Detroit
guys coming
with
in off the street.
It's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. I got you. But, Roy, you've been a Knicks fan. We've been Knicks fans maybe the same amount of time.
No, definitely you longer. But, I mean, I've seen the worst. I know what you're saying.
Yes. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know that we could have been like 5 games under 500 right now. And with one game.
But it's the fact that we faced Detroit when they had more of their players in. Yeah. They had Cade Cunningham. They had
Jeremy Grant for one. Oh no, that was preseason. That was preseason.
But they also did that. They had Isaiah Stewart in, and and we played a better game than this.
I know.
So it's frustrating to see this now. To see the guy who has to be the leader of the team, not even look engaged. To see, you got Evan Fournier. We going too much about him, but to see guys just doing less than we know that they could do.
I don't know. You have a good point there. Guys, tell us what you think about that. One more thing on the closing thoughts, and we out of here. Julius Randle. I know we talk about him at length. Guys, just relax a little bit. I'm the optimist here. Roy's here to bring me back down. You know what I mean? But he's 20, 10, and 5, Roy. Not a lot of guys in NBA history has even given you that. 20, 10, and 5. The turnovers, horrible. We've documented it. We're not even talking about that no more. Because we said, you laid down beautifully.
I think 25 and 10 will matter once we get him the necessary help.
Yeah,
I think what this shows is that it just means the team isn't finished yet. We have to keep building on from Randall. It's just frustrating to see him mentally not be there. Yes. Because the shooting is horrible. 42% on that. 33% when he was shooting damn near 42% from 3. And now he's 33% and 42% from the field goal. Nah, we need that. He needs that help. That's what he needs. You guys ready to trade him? Listen, he came on the cheap. Who's going to give you 20, 10, and 5? On the cheap. He's on the cheap. Stop it. Get some stuff around him. Kemba and him are starting to, not the last 2 games, but they're starting to get it. I saw it in the Christmas game where Julius was looking for him, making sure you going to get that triple-double. Yeah, so all the people that's been killing him, come on. He's saying he's the heartbeat of the team because he's the highest paid player on the team. He is the face of the team. He is the current all-star of the team. So that's what he should be saying. I heard somebody on Twitter was like, he's the heart attack of the team, not the heartbeat. Give Julius, stop giving him such a hard time. Don't forget what he did for you last year, and he's still 20, 10, and 5. That's all I got, Roy. I have nothing else. RJ's wilding. He needs to get better, but we'll talk about that next time, all right? What else you got? You got anything? I think I'm done.
No. Yep, we don't got nothing else. Guys, 3-game winning streak. I am happy because we're 1 game under 500. The next game will be on 12/31 versus the versus the Oklahoma City Thunder at 8 p.m. in Oklahoma City. Will you be watching, my friend Roy?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're going to be trying to make it 4 straight. I know this is the month, guys. This is the month where we can make that leeway. I know you guys saw the schedule. The schedule is a little easier on us, so this is the month. Hopefully we can get that W. I don't got nothing else. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter, follow us on IG, and add us on Facebook. And yes, subscribe. Subscribe to the podcast. Subscribe. Come on, you need Knicks content. You know that. It's your boy Mizzle.
And I'm Royale.
And we out of here, baby. Peace.